Hey guys, welcome back to another Plan With Me. I'm going to be using this collab kit from the Sweet Planner and Shawnte's Plans. I think this came out last year, I think. So yeah, I'm showing you guys everything that I bought. I bought the kit and then I bought the dashboard kit, and then it was also a freebie that came with it. I will kind of like let you know. I was trying something new with the date covers, ended up messing it up, so I ended up doing like my own thing. So my date scripts are from Planner Face. I believe the numbers are from JK Creates, and I had those actually in the headers up top. I used some of the deco from the kit. The butterfly garlands, I believe, are from Letters to Apollo. And then some of the other like little decorative pieces up there are from Sadie stickers. On my sidebar, I use one of the Giving Girl Heart bowstrung boxes. Some of the deco, as well as a butterfly from Lilac Luna Plans. The April script is from Paper Trail Plans, and I believe all of my other scripts that I'm using in this week is also from Paper Trail Plans as well. The little divider on top of the full box is from Sadie stickers, as well as the quote that I put on the sidebar. It was actually like a full box quote. I just cut it down so it didn't make the whole box foily. My girl is from Gold Mine and Cocoa. Her name is Tierney. I believe the floral drop at the bottom of the side column is also from Sadie stickers, as well as the butterfly cluster next to the girl, and then near the like shelf behind the girl, which I really love how I did that. I just absolutely love that. The little corner piece on that side is from Letters to Apollo, and that came out of her advent calendar. Okay, so on to day by day. Each of the days that I work from home this week, I use one of the washi strips, and then the work from home script, like I said, is from Paper Trail's Plans, and then that laptop icon is from the Pretty Pink Co. Babe was sick, so I marked that down using the box, like tissue box, and the mug from Crafts by Thaowie, with some florals. I went back and added like some little like leaf pieces. I believe those are from Sadie Stickers Advent Calendar. I didn't show you guys like everything that was filled out. I'm not really sure why, but I didn't. So, but yeah, he ended up taking a test to roll out COVID, and he was negative. So that was great. But you know, he was sick, and it lasted probably like 2 days. I was like, Lord. That day I had to schedule my procedure and my follow-up appointment. So I did that with the provider's nurse. She had called me to set all that stuff up, kind of go over all the things that I needed to be aware of that day. And then at the end of the day, I marked that using some of the florals from the kit, as well as the stethoscope icon from Crafts by Thaowie. Then I put down a full box, and then I have these butterfly dividers from Sadie stickers that I put in between the full box and the header for each of the days. And then underneath most of the full boxes is this like butterfly cluster divider that I got from Sadie stickers when she first released like all of her butterfly deco pieces. Then at the very bottom, I use one of the third boxes, and then I think that's actually the like FaceTime icon from Crafts by Thaowie. But I just updated everybody that I needed to update in regards to what was going on with me and my procedure after I like set all my appointments and stuff up. Now Tuesday, I really like how I ended up doing it. So I used one of the like square boxes out of the kit, layered some florals on the side, and then that like little desk scenes from Pretty Pink Co. And then I added another floral to the opposite corner up top. I just really like how that looked. And then after I wrote work in office, I used some of the little deco pieces in it. It's just so pretty. I really, really like it. After that, since near my job is one of the post offices, so I think I must have had like a Macari sale or something like that. So I went and I dropped stuff off at the post office. I ended up filling in my mother-in-law and one of my good girlfriends. I ended up filling them in. They both called me, so we kind of like talked about what was going on. I filled them in or whatever the case. All the icons outside of the office thing at the top is from Crafts by Thaowie on Tuesday. So that I guess it's like the latte cup or whatever. Is from Crafts by Thaowie, as well as it's supposed to be like the label printer from Crafts by Thaowie for the post office drop. So that's what I did there. And then I did fill in my like closest friends that day as well. So I just layered the florals with the Crafts by Thaowie cell phone icon. And then later that evening, some of the past matrons in my chapter put together like a class with all of the newer members to kind of go over some things, just so you know they're not always in just the meeting and not understanding what the heck is going on. So it was a really good like class that we kind of like restarted during my year to really help some of the newer members get acclimated to being in the chapter and then being in the order. So since it was the first one, I was extended the invitation because I'm not technically required to go to them. So I went on there just to kind of say hi to everybody so they can kind of know who I am outside of when they see me in the chapter meeting. And, you know, I did kind of stick around just to hear them talk and stuff like that. And a lot of them were really enthusiastic, which was great. Now, what I will say is this week, like, and I guess maybe because it was approaching our anniversary, maybe I was like in my feels, but it felt really weird with him not sleeping next to me. Like he's like, I don't want to get you sick. So he slept downstairs because like we have a second bedroom, but it's not set up as like a actual like room to sleep in. So he slept downstairs and I was just like, so the first night I slept upstairs. I hated it. I hated it so much. So Tuesday night, I slept downstairs. I pulled out the blow up mattress, so I didn't like sleep right next to him, but I was like in the vicinity of him. I was just like, he's like, you just can't. And I'm just like, listen, it feels weird you not being upstairs. Like, it's not like you're not here or I'm not here at home. Like, we're both together. I don't understand. So thank goodness Wednesday I did work from home, because I woke up and I was having pain. I was like, oh my God, am I sick? He was just like, see, I told you you should have stayed upstairs. I was like, but I didn't want to sleep without you. He was like, Joia, I cannot with you. But listen, it's weird. Like, the only time we were apart was if one of us was away somewhere. Like, and then, like, of course, the night before our wedding. But outside of that, you know, we never not sleep in the same bed, in the same room or whatever. So it was a mess. I was in pain and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely sick. And of course, when I get sick, it lasts so much longer, which irked me because that weekend I had like a lingering cough and I'm like, Lord, I got to go out. People won't be looking at me crazy because I got this cough. So I grabbed every cough drop I had and kept it on me like at all times. Like, it was crazy. So all that to say, I marked being in pain and sick with the like candle icon out of the kit. And then I used one of the little side bows from Sadie stickers. I ended up changing the way it was. I guess you saw it. Like, I put down meeting in one of those like little circle box shaped things that came in the kit, and then I was gonna like layer something else with it, but I didn't like the way it looked. So then I was like, well, you know what, let me go ahead and use that freebie that had the like computer monitor with the floral. So I used that and then just put the meeting script over top of that, because I mean, legit, I had 4 freaking meetings that day. I was definitely over it. I was definitely over it, but nonetheless, that's kind of like what it is with this job. You have a lot of meetings. And then after work, I did go to get some of my pre-op labs done. So I just marked that in the full box with the Crafts by Thaowie stethoscope icon again. What I really enjoyed her having boxes that already had like florals like layered inside of it, so I can kind of just like add the icon, so it's kind of like already layered for me, if that makes sense. Listen, I'm still planning on like going back, doing like my monthlies. I saw this trick from Crystal Clear Crystal Clear Ideas, I believe is what her name is. And I started to do it too, where I would take some of the like inserts or what's those things called? The dashboard printables that you get from Digital Dash Box, and like printing it out and like adding that to the spaces in between the months. And I was like, oh, I want to do that, but I also want to like decorate. And since I got the dashboard kit to match this kit, I wanted to still use it. So I'm going to go back and like add all this stuff in. I don't even know what the whole point of this conversation was. Y'all, listen. I've been eating a lot of sweets this current week that I'm, doing this voiceover, and I had to drink some detox tea. So I'm just like, listen, enough is enough. So I don't have coffee. But I'm also trying to figure out too, and I'm going to see how it is when I drink my other creamer that I have in the fridge. Because what I noticed when I don't know if it was the creamer or if it was just the concentrate, but I bought that like Starbucks at home concentrate, and I was like making my own like iced coffee essentially. But every time I would drink it, and like me, I don't normally get hungry until closer to lunch. So most of the time I'm not going to force myself to eat, but because I know like my brain is like, I drink coffee, and I don't drink a lot of it. But I've been feeling nauseous, and I'm just like, well, is it from the concentrate? Is it from the creamer? Is it just the coffee itself? So I was like, I don't know. So right now, you're going to get me talking all over the place because I didn't have no coffee, but I definitely needed to detox because I had a lot of sweets this week. Still been working out. Wednesday made, because today is Friday, Wednesday made the start of the second week of me restarting this workout program. So I'm being consistent. But just like with anything, I know I cannot like deprive myself completely. And then this week, Crumble Cookie came out with that strawberry shortcake. Like, did you get that? Let me know, because strawberry shortcake is my favorite cake, okay? I told my husband, listen, I haven't had one in a long time. So for my birthday in January, I want strawberry shortcake. He's like, okay. So I had to try it. And I mean, I got that, and then they ended up having like a caramel popcorn one at the location I went to. So I got that, and that's the two I had. And I did eat the full thing in one sitting. But I listen, okay? I ate it, and I was not going to deprive myself. That's just what it is. So yeah, back to the plan with me. Thursday, I work from home. I marked it the same way. I ended up taking a nap because I was done. Babe actually went back to work on that Thursday. I put in the like quarter box Babe to work. And then I needed to do my hair. I actually ended up throwing a wig on. I don't even know what. I think I may have just like washed it, braided it or something. But I got that style hair custom from Paper Trail Plans, and then I used the blow dryer from Crafts by Thaowie. And then I took my ass back to bed that day. I'm sleeping in the bed. So I just marked that using one of the half boxes. I added some florals to the side, and then like the little bed icon is also from Crafts by Thaowie. Why there is always an ambulance, a fire engine, a police car, like every freaking day I'm working from home, and I just feel bad. I know, like in my neighborhood, I need to catch up. Let me get back on topic. Okay, Friday I had to talk to my director, so I just marked that using the phone icon and some florals. I had another webinar that day, so I used the laptop icon out of Crafts by Thawie's. I got an icon for that. I ended up taking another nap again because listen, I was done this week. I was definitely done. I don't even know what I made for dinner that night. I said I threw dinner together literally because it's probably exactly what it was. And then I just tidied up the table from my work week. Saturday, we had something called the coronation ball. So each chapter has a designated person that the worthy matron picks to represent their chapter for the year. And they all do things to raise funds. And then this day was a day that we announced like who was the top person that raised the most funds in projects, selling tickets, selling ads, like the whole thing. And the young lady that I chose was the second runner up, which was amazing because she had a lot of things happen to her. She got really, really sick. She had some deaths in her family, which was really, really hard for her. And she still was second runner up. And I honestly didn't think she was going to place at all. So for her to even place was amazing considering all the things that she went through. So, we just celebrated and had fun. Like I was saying, I had a coughing fit this entire day. So I was like throwing cough drops in my mouth because it just would not get. I'm like, can you let me live for a second, please? It was a mess. So then after that, Babe had to work that day. So he came after work and him and I drove home. We just pretty much chilled for the rest of the day. Sunday was May 1st. So I used some deco from the kit. And I just used the Hello May script from Paper Trail Plans again. I did some planning. Watch some YouTube and chill with Babe. That was pretty much it. So, I appreciate you guys watching the video. I was hoping to get this up yesterday, but things just happened. So here is everything that I had left over. I'm going to give you a little wiggle and then like a little quick pan over. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you liked about the spread down in the comments below. And then if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would so appreciate it if you would join the family and get me on the road to 600. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.